What's going on, guys? Sea Breezy Bearded, and today we are going to be reviewing a brand spanking new company, copperjohnsbeard Company. Alright, so let's hit that intro and then we'll dive into it. Alright guys, so let's talk about copperjohnsbeard Company. First off, the owner's name is Tyson. He's an awesome dude. He's based out of Utah. Yeah, based out of Utah. Started this company during the pandemic, but he had been making his own oils for quite some time and wearing them and everything, because basically what happened is one of Tyson's sons is not super big into football, and Tyson is like a football freak. He loves it. He played. I'm the same way. I love football. I played for years. All right, and played some college football, all that stuff. And Tyson did a lot of the same stuff that I did. So that being said, he's had a son who wasn't that big into football, but he really enjoyed acting. And so one day his son asked him if he would be in this play with him. And as a dad, Tyson could not say no to his son. He was super excited to be able to spend some good quality time with his son and getting to learn about what he loves and why he's so passionate about it. So then he kept doing it with him. And there was a scene where he needed to grow a beard. And he was just like, dude, I don't even know if I can grow a beard. But he gave it a shot, and voila, he had a beard. So he started using beard oils and all that other stuff, and nothing seemed to really quite work for him as well as he would hope. So he decided to start toying around with his own combination and doing a lot of research and all that type of stuff. And during the pandemic, when he wasn't able to go into work, his wife brought up that the beard company and everything, and said, why not now? And Tyson said, you know what, you're right, why not now? And honestly, I think that is the greatest decision that this man has ever freaking made, because I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all, this copperjohns beard oil and beard butter is absolutely nuts. Alright, it's nuts. The feel and beard is ridiculous. Its smell is awesome. Definitely enjoy this products and this company. I would say I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb. That sounded weird, huh? So I'm gonna go ahead and go out on a limb. Alright, and I'm going to tell you that in my opinion, out of the products that I've used so far, this product easily cracks my top 3 for feel and beard. Easily. That's how good this stuff is, alright? So the reason it's so good, or at least why I think it's so good, is because of one in particular thing that Tyson does in his products that nobody else is doing currently. Alright? And so let's talk about the ingredients, and then you will see what I'm talking about. So in the oil, you have jojoba oil, metafoam oil, argan oil, coconut oil, almond oil, sunflower oil, apricot oil, castor oil, vitamin E, and then ionic inland sea minerals and essential oil / fragrance. Alright, so the ionic inland sea minerals is freaking nuts. I think that is what really pushes this product over the top for feel and beard and everything about this product, okay? These ionic inland sea minerals can only be found in 2 places, the Red Sea and the Dead Sea, I believe. That may be the same thing, I don't know, I'm not too good with my geography and all that stuff. But basically, it's when it's all broke down, it's like the same type of minerals that we have inside of our body, zinc, magnesium, all that type of stuff that our body needs. And it is actually a very pure form of it. It has way less sodium and almost no sodium, if I remember his words correctly. There's been tons of live streams with Tyson and stuff talking about this, so if you ever want to check that out, I'll link a YouTube video in the description here for the Flying Beardsman, where he talks with Tyson and really goes into depth on a lot of this stuff, okay? So I don't remember all of it exactly, but it does work magnificently. All right, and there's even like a cloudiness to this oil. Okay, let's give it a shake real quick. And that's one of the things with these minerals, they float around, so it's not going to sink to the bottom or stay at the top, but they do float throughout the oil. All right, and you get this kind of hazy color to this. All right, and there's no emu oil or anything like that, but just look at that. It's like a hazy gold yellow. All right, let's get a little bit in hand, and it's on that lighter side of oils. All right, but it's definitely a very nice consistency. It breaks down really well, and it's good for all over. Like, this is one of those products that's not only good for your beard, it's going to be good for your skin, everything, guys. It is absolutely nuts. You know, and then the labeling is super clean for a brand new company. And he's already got the water resistant labels and oil resistant labels, I believe. But it's super clean. It's very out there. Like, you know what you're looking at when you see this oil, or this label, I should say. All right, and it's just amazing, guys. So the 2 scents that I got are Summer Citrus and Mountain River. Mountain River is my favorite out of the 2 scents that I have from him, and Mountain River is a smoky orange and cedar scent, and it's very cedar heavy. You get a nice cedar just overtaking, and it just really reminds you of being out in the woods and being on a camping trip, and that's what he was going for. You know, when you're hiking through the woods and everything, and that's exactly what this hits. You know, you have that little campfire smoke going, scent from the smokiness. You know, he wanted to do an orange scent because a lot of times when you're hiking, things like oranges and stuff like that are good snacks to pack. It's easy to eat, it's decomposable, you know, the skins and everything. And so, you know, you're just putting back into nature what you're getting out of it, and it's just absolutely an amazing scent. And then you have the cedar wood in there, which is a Texas cedar, according to Tyson. So it's a very fresh cut wood, not a like piece of cedar or whatever, like cedar fragrance. It is a very rich smelling cedar, and it smells absolutely amazing. Love this scent, love the feel and beard. This bottle of oil will cost you $20. All right, $20 for this 1 ounce oil. The second scent I have is Summer Citrus. And Summer Citrus, now, I will tell y'all, I am not a huge citrus fan. I do have a few citruses that I do like, and I have a few that I don't like, just because it's just me and my nose, I guess. But this one definitely hits differently, and I said that in my unboxing video that I'm not a fan of citrus scents. And it actually caused Tyson to be a little worried, which was really good on his customer service part, that he started wondering if I wanted something else instead, or if he should have sent something else, and asked me a bunch of questions. And that's awesome that he is doing this customer service on his end of noticing, hey, like, someone may not be happy with this product, let's see what we can do to fix it. And I told him that, you know, I'm just not a big citrus guy, but I still wanted to try this, and that's why I picked it, was so that I could see if it's any different than the other citruses that are already out in the market. And this one is definitely different, okay? It is a very strong grapefruit, tangerine type citrus. It doesn't have the exact scents for that citrus on his profile, or his website, I mean. It has a citrus cologne, that's all it says. All right, but I can definitely tell there's some grapefruit and tangerine in here, and this works amazingly, and it blends so nicely, and it's actually one of my favorite citrus scents that I have, if not my favorite citrus scent. And it's definitely different, it's unique, and for someone who doesn't really care for that many citrus scents, to be able to hit the nose on the head with this and make one that's really good and just get that summer vibe out of it was just awesome. Definitely enjoy that. Alright, so that's going to be $20 as well for that oil. And then you have his butters, okay? His butters, he is already on top of his labeling game, putting the labels around the outside of the jar instead of on top, so that when you put it on your shelf, you can still see the label and see what you're looking at, which is awesome. All right, and then the see, this is the Mountain River. It definitely smells amazing. You get a lot more smoke out of this current butter scent, which is fine with me, but he did rework the scent profile a little bit on this butter, so that you're getting the same amount of smoke scent that you're getting inside of the oil as well. So it's just a little bit smokier, which is fine by me. I enjoy that scent, and honestly I thought it was coffee at first, and it took a little bit for me to finally like realize that it wasn't coffee, and that's perfectly fine. I hadn't tried I think maybe one coffee scent, and so I was definitely stoked about it. But either way, this is still awesome. Okay guys, and the texture of this butter is nuts. Look at how thick and creamy that is. Alright, now it did melt and then re-solidify, so I did have to melt it down when I got it and then put it back in the fridge. But just look at how thick this stuff is. If you watch the Flying Beardsman on Facebook and are in that Facebook group, you guys would have heard Tyson, Ken, John, and David from that Kansas City guy talking about how this butter is like, the consistency of this is just like putting some, like a stick of butter that's sitting out on your counter at home and taking a piece off it. I mean, look at this. It's just melting down my finger. All right. I mean, this stuff is nuts, guys. It's so thick and creamy, and it melts down so easily. It gives you that nice shiny hand look, you know, and it leaves your beard feeling so conditioned. And I know some people are going to think, oh, he's over-exaggerating. Oh, he's over-exaggerating. I'm not over-exaggerating, guys. I was not expecting it to be this damn good. And I think he's really on to something awesome with a few little tweaks that he's made. I guarantee it's even better now than what it was when I was wearing it and testing it out and everything. The summer citrus scent, he got down perfectly with the butter. It matches the oil exactly. You get that nice summer citrusy cologne, and it's just great. It is absolutely amazing. And it's the same thing. You get that nice, perfect, creamy texture. Okay? This is just freaking wild. I have never had a butter that's quite like this. And I've had some good butters and definitely have my favorites, and this ranks up there, guys. It's nuts how good this stuff is. And that scent is so good. Alright, so the butters, alright, these are going to cost you $20 as well. So you would think that together is going to cost you $40, but nope. A combo only costs you $35. Alright, so you get to save $5 there when you buy it as a combo. Butter and oil is all he has right now. But that's fine, because a lot of people love butters and a lot of people love oils. Obviously the oil is the most important thing. Balms he's going to work on and hopefully have that out sooner rather than later. But right now he's rocking with the oils and butters, and I'm stoked that he's doing that. I think it's a great way to start out. The butters will give you a little bit of hold. They won't hold amazingly, but they will give you a nice little hold. And like I said, your beard and your skin is just going to feel really soft, really well nourished. You're going to get a nice little shine from the minerals and everything, and it's just awesome stuff, man. Your body eats it up like crazy. So great stuff. The scent duration of it, I got about 6 to 8 hours on most of it. You know, there was some days it was a little closer to 3 or 4, but it all really depended on what I did that day. Like there was one day I worked in the wire department of the warehouse I work in, and that scent was gone fairly quick just because of sweating and everything like that. But I did get it normally on like a slower day, close to 6 to 8 hours scent out of this, which is really good. Definitely enjoy these products. Alright, so real quick, since we didn't mention it, what's in the butter, right? You can't leave that out, right? You gotta talk about the ingredients. So you have shea butter, jojoba oil, metafoam oil, coconut oil, argan oil, vitamin E, ionic inland sea minerals, fragrance essential oils. Alright, so tons of great stuff going on here. Awesome company. Super stoked to be a part of this startup and being a part of this journey with Tyson as he creates this company. And I should have mentioned this earlier, I'm not talking about Tyson from Faithfully Bearded. This is a completely different Tyson. Alright guys, so don't get them confused. It's gonna happen though, and that's okay. But yeah, this stuff is amazing. and I'm super stoked to be a part of it. I'm super stoked that he even asked me to be a part of the review and test process for this product, because, you know, in my world, I'm just a small fry trying to make their way in, and he saw enough in my content and, you know, had enough faith in me and what I've been putting out. He's been watching me for a while and decided to let me be a part of this, and I think that's really awesome. So that being said, guys, I do have a discount code for you. Alright, if you use the code SeaBreezy15, that will get you 15% off of your order, and that is until July 12th, okay? So you have until July 12th to use that code and get 15% off. Alright, guys, so I hope you guys check them out. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please think about subscribing to the channel if you haven't already done so, and liking this video or sharing it with your friends and family. Also consider hitting that notification bell so that you know when I post new content, and hitting the comment section. Alright, guys? And for all my people watching on Instagram, you already know what to do. Make sure you're following me if you're not already doing so. Hit that heart button, because hey, we're Instagram. We do hearts for our likes, not thumbs up. Alright? And hit the comments. And as I say in every video, guys, if you do not want to hit the comments, that is perfectly okay. My DMs are always open. You're more than welcome to slide yourself right on in there and chat it up with me. I love getting to know everybody. I love talking with you guys. I love building relationships. So if you want to talk beard stuff, awesome, let's talk beards. If you want to talk football, sports, fishing, family, whatever, let's talk about it. I love getting to know what you're doing, what you're into, what you like, what you don't like, how your family is, all that stuff, guys. Alright? So, I hope to hear from y'all soon. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and that's going to be it for me. Sea Breezy Bearded, out.